My name is Florence.
I'm Becky.
And we are the Glimps.
Yes, it's the Glimps. Again.
It's okay, Becky. It's fine. Be cool. You're fine. Cool. So we're just making this short video to go over what we've done so far, what our idea was, how we came to our idea, and what we've been doing for today.
Yeah.
And the prototype that we've created. So
yep.
Let's get started. So yesterday we had our first, the jam, as it were, started, and then we did a whole bit about coming up with the how might we question.
Yeah, so we each kind of went to, there were several boards that we could choose from, and I guess they were trying to hone down on the theme of sustainability and what we were interested in. And ours was to do with the ethics.
The ethics and morality of sustainability. So think in a really intersectional way. So not just thinking in terms of climate change or recycling, but mixing in kind of social justice as well as environmental justice. So yeah.
So
bye.
So have we got the little corner? No, we haven't.
Sorry, that was Lorna. We ought to say.
Yeah.
She's setting off. Anyway,
so we have this. How might we?
So we had to think of a how might we question. And so when we're looking at the issues of ethics and morality, and also kind of being inspired by the secret theme, we came up with the question: how might we show people the impact of their choices? So the impact of their ethics and their morality and their choices.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that was yesterday. And so today we began to think about how we can prototype a product or a process that will help address this question. So first of all, we had to come up with a team name, and we decided to call ourselves the Glimps for two reasons. So firstly,
well, I was in bed. I thought global impact, not Glimpact, because that's too long and that sounds ridiculous. Glimp. And then, we added an S or a Z.
So we added an S because I was kind of inspired by the punk exhibition at the Birmingham City University. And I love punk music, yeah. So I was like, the Glimps.
But also we could think about, glimpsing into the future. So.
Yeah. And in fact, that kind of ties in quite nicely with our project, which is kind of called Take a Closer Look. So giving people the ability to look at the impact of their choices.
Yeah.
That's
true, yeah.
So for today, we went out into the field, as it were. We spoke to lots of different people, so consumers, we spoke to students, housewives, people who work, and what we were trying to find out was what impacts their decisions, how they make ethical decisions, if they even really think about sustainable or ethical decisions, and what might help them make those kind of decisions.
Because there's so many options out there, and it's how can we possibly make these choices when what we found talking to these people was that things that they care about the most, or that at the forefront of their decisions, family was the priority, but also money was a very, very close second. So at the end of the day, for most people, they will choose to buy products because of depending on how cheap it is. But of course, brand, the look of the product, what else? Health.
The healthiness of the options.
Yeah.
So that was something that came up a lot as well. Yeah. People do care a lot about health, and are willing to change spending habits and eating habits to go for more healthy options. But again, they need to first understand what those options are. And they have to balance that with cost. That was one of the main things. So we mapped all of this out. I'm not gonna hold it up for you because it's backwards. But you can see the responses that we mapped out on our project site on the Sustainability Jam website. And then from there we started thinking about the process. So what we could do to help people make these decisions more effectively.
What also came from the research in regards to that is that like maybe counter to what I thought. I kind of thought generally people probably don't care that much about the environment. It's not that they don't care, and it's not that they don't know it has an impact. It's just that it's not, the information isn't there and accessible enough for them to, in their daily lives to even think about it. And then...
So they know it's an issue, but the question is, well, does it cost them, and how do their choices have an impact on the society, on the environment, both short-term and long-term?
Yeah, people were definitely saying, well, at the end of the day, why does it matter to me? And then, then, I asked, well, if there was a personal impact, does that matter to you? And of course, it does.
So I think it really did highlight that people need to be aware of both of the short-term impact and the impact on their local communities, the impact on their health. And so that's why we came up with the idea of the process, which was initially envisioned from the perspective of someone, say, going shopping, whether that's online or, say, in a shop, in kind of real space, as it were. So the idea is that someone would go to a website like Amazon or go shopping, and at various points in the buying process, they would almost have their experience disrupted by information about the product that they're buying, so that they can see straight away in a really easy manner without necessarily having to go onto an app or download anything, the crucial information, like how healthy actually is this product, both personally and for the environment. Is it really cost effective? What are the other options that are available?
I think, people are willing to kind of play their part if it's already there for them. So if it's something which is, the idea of interrupting this checkout process or something like that, where we provide alternatives to the product they're buying, but more eco-friendly alternatives. The point of that is that it's getting them in a space where they are going to be naturally. I think often we create these products, these services or apps that only certain people download because it's of something they're interested in anyway. So it's getting into that space and actually saying, well, there you are. This screen is providing alternatives. Have a look.
So very much about contextualizing the information for them, putting it where they can see it directly. And I think one thing from like a lot of the comments that people were saying made us realise that actually it's important that anything that we do to disrupt the process must be on all media. It's not just an app, it's not just, say, on a browser, it's not just sort of online. It also has to be an offline experience as well. So that's pretty much informed the process, which you'll be able to see if you check out the space, and which will be presented on our behalf because we won't be around tomorrow, unfortunately. So that's a bit of an insight into our project, into the Take a Closer Look project. So I guess for now, that's us, the Glimps, now checking out.
Over and out.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
Bye.